This is the New York Post Sports. This is John Wall. He needs no introduction. Former #1 pick out of Kentucky. All-star multiple times. I mean, just an incredible, incredible person on and off the court. We've seen the mixtapes. We've seen, we went back in those archives to catch you because personally I've been a fan for a long time and watching your career. And now having the chance to sit down with you on this next chapter is super special as a fan. And I can't imagine how it is for you. So congratulations on your new role.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I have to ask kind of out the gate how this came about, just because you retired in August, or announced your retirement in August. And I was watching old interviews with you, and when I say old, I mean like last summer, and you were talking about kind of being ready to still play or staying ready to play. What was kind of the thought process in the past year of all of that?
It was kind of weird. It was kind of random. I got an opportunity to go do G League Showcase, broadcast and sports analyst for that, and that kind of went well. And from that point forward, NBA TV reached out, and I had a couple of stints with them throughout the year. And then from that day forward, I get a call from Amazon and get an opportunity to join their team. And I was like, okay, do I really want to do this? Is this the next phase, the next chapter of my career? And it was kind of bittersweet to like announce the retirement, but also happy to try to go into this next phase, this next career. And is it meant for me? And I think I got a lot of love from it. And I think when Amazon Prime reached out, I was like, okay, well, I want to be on this great board of team and what they have going. So I announced my retirement, and I went all in for this.
And when you went through that thought process, do you kind of just, in your own personal journey, sit to yourself and say, okay, how am I thinking about this? Do you call your friends? Do you call a couple people that might be here? You know, who do you call?
Yeah, I got a great team. I got a great team. I got a great family, a great support system through everything I've been through with basketball on and off the court, and helped me get through a lot of things that I was going through in my dark time. So I felt like when this moment came, they was like, are you ready? Are you sure? And I was that's why I said make it bittersweet and kind of happy at the same time, because like I know I still have a lot left to give. I still love to play the game. I know my fans was kind of like disappointed that I left. I was disappointed, but I knew it was the right time. I didn't want to keep chasing something that probably wasn't going to be a reality. And sometimes God throw things in there for you that show you what's next for you. And I think this is the next phase for me as sports analyst and broadcasting. And I'm going to attack it just like I did with basketball, trying to get better and be great at it every day. And I think with the great team around me and the great people I work for, they helped me get there.
I don't think the fans were mad. I think they were more shocked. I was shocked. I'll never forget. I was like on Twitter and I saw it and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, this isn't true. I was like, he's ready. He's in the gym. We got next season. But I love it. I think that you've carried yourself, and I really do mean this, just doing research for this interview and watching you talk in the past year, the way you've carried yourself in the latter half of your career, accepting different roles, going through injury. You've never once said anything that was remotely, I hate the word controversial, but like remotely an issue on any role, on anything. Like that's so impressive to mature in that way.
Yeah, I think so. I think God gives himself his battle to his strongest people. And sometimes we don't know why they come and what's going on at the point of time. But I think, like I said, just having a great foundation team around me, that kind of made things a lot easier for me. But I felt like I still had a lot left to give, but this is my next calling.
Absolutely. And before you got involved with the G League, and did those opportunities kind of getting your feet wet in the broadcast realm?
No, it never even was thought about. That's why I say it was crazy. It just came out of nowhere.
Was it?
I never was thinking about it. I never even thought about it. And my team came to me and was like, do you want to try? And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm really ready for this. Like, do I want to do it? You definitely got to have great talking skills. You got to learn how to know the game very well. And I think for me, it's a great opportunity because a lot of people know I have a good basketball mind, a great IQ, but now I can expand it and talk about the game a lot more on different levels. And I'm still around the game that I love, just giving a different perspective of doing it not on the court, but off the court, and also being around the game still.
For sure. And I think that you have a leg up to coming into this role because you're so fresh off from playing that you've been on the teams with a lot of these guys. You've been in these locker rooms so recently, so I think you're going to have such a leg up when it comes to relating to the game that is played today, as opposed to other vets that may have played when rules were different, things of that nature. You know what I mean? Just as time goes on.
Yeah, I think so. I think also I still be locked into basketball, period. Like from high school to college to NBA, WNBA, I'm watching basketball 24/7. So I'm always tuned into the game. I know what's going on. I'm watching WNBA finals now. So, you know, I mean, just staying locked into the game, I think even if I didn't play in the era or wasn't just fresh away from the game, if you stay locked in and understand what's going on and pay attention to the rules and how things change, you'll be able to know what's going on.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned the WNBA. That's having a moment of its own. Are you watching the finals?
Yes.
Any picks that you have at all?
No picks. I don't really like to have picks, but I'm very super excited. I know Asia Wilson. You know what I mean, she works out with kind of the same trainer I use sometimes.
Awesome.
So it's great to see her get another MVP and then hopefully try to go win another championship.
Oh my gosh, that would be incredible.
Yeah.
She's so good. And life outside of the game and work, what are you up to these days in this current season of your life?
Being a dad, 24/7, just watching my boys grow, watching them play sports, doing investment things, trying to find a way to continue to stay locked in and stay busy. You know, you play for so many years, you're always on the roll, you always continue to go in. So I think coming into this field of having an opportunity to work for Amazon Prime is going to be amazing and keep me on my feet, keep me on my toes, keep me locked in and just keep going with the ride.
And you're a dad, obviously, 2 boys, I think. Are they into sports?
Yeah, 6 and 5. They play soccer, football, and basketball. So every Saturday I got a football game at 12, basketball game at 2, another game at 3. So
oh my gosh.
I stay busy.
That's amazing. And you guys are based in LA, or
No,
the
Miami.
show?
Yes.
The show will
be in LA.
and then you're in Miami, right? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anything that they're gravitating towards particularly?
No, I think for me, like, they always want to see highlights. They always want to watch my highlights with me. So I never wanted to try to force them into basketball because I don't want them to have to live up to all the pressure and expectations of what I did.
Yeah.
I'm like, just fall in love with what you fall in love. And then when
Right.
you're this young, you don't want to put one burden of one sport on them. Let them play all type of sports. I feel like by the time they're in like 8th grade, 9th grade, going into that high school year, they'll figure out if they want to play one sport or 2 sport or play no sports at all. Whatever they want to be, I'm fully logged into it and just trying to be a full-time dad and support them in whatever they want to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And how have you elsewhere prepared for the role that you're going to take on now? Have you talked to any broadcasters in particular or leaned on anyone?
Yeah, I got a lot of great people that I'll be working with. You know, I mean, Udonis Haslam, Steve Nash, Blake, Dirk, D-Wade, Candace Parker, and talk to Jamal a little bit. You know what I mean? Ask him about this space of how it goes and how did he feel of leaving the game and stepping into this role. So I think just asking questions, not being scared. And I think a lot of people that when I was doing stints with NBA TV, just talking to those guys have helped me figure out what's best for me and how can I excel in this role.
And how would you kind of describe the season of your life that you're in? I feel like you're in a really good place.
I think it's great.
Job.
I think it's great. I think announcing my retirement, I think getting all the flowers and feeling all the love that I felt, I think that was super beneficial for me. But I think now it's like I'm doing a lot of study. I'm trying to watch film on different people to see how they got better and took this role serious. And like I said, just like me coming into my rookie year in the NBA, I didn't know everything. I'm pretty good at what I know, but how can I continue to work, continue to develop, educate myself on certain things so I can be the best I can be in this role. So that's what John Wall is doing.
The Wall way.
It's only the Wall way.
That's it.
No other way.
The Wall way's been around for a while. So what is the Wall way now, though? Like, what is Wall way?
The same as it was since before when you was a fan, other people was a fan. Competitive. Want to be great at everything I do. It's just it's just off the court now. It's not on the court, it's off the court. I'm still locked into the game. And I think just being authentic, just being myself, being true to myself, believing that I can be great in everything that I touch or anything I come around. I think that's why the Wall way has always been around and it's going to continue to be around.
I love it so much. And you mentioned mixtapes. You have the all-time greatest mixtape ever. I'm looking straight into the camera, ever. If you will, can you rank any of your top basketball mixtapes?
For sure.
Let's go. Top
I'm
5.
1. I got to go Kill Car 2, the Crime Stopper from Baltimore. Got to go Austin Rivers 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, Austin Rivers was cold in high school.
People forget that, though.
I go Zion 4. And I got to go Andrew Wiggins 5. That's my top 5.
That's a cold top 5. That's a cold top 5. Oh my gosh. And staying on that topic really quick, because NIL, your life would be so different. It would be so different if NIL existed.
Yeah.
Like, do you think about this? I know it's an incredible thing for kids now, but do you think about how your life would have changed course?
Nah, because I never played the game. I never worried about getting paid or anything like that. I just played the game because I loved it. I mean, I'm excited for the kids of getting what they're getting. But, you know, like a lot of times we have a lot of conversations about older players talking about the money that the players make now and how we can be like, my era could be like, well, we didn't get paid in college. I don't really do about it. We just wasn't born at that time. I'm excited for everybody, whatever they're making, whatever they're doing. Most important, I think, say about NIL, just don't let that dictate what you do. Like, don't let it dictate you not putting the work in that you was before. Because a lot of times, people that love the game, the money won't change them.
Yeah.
But the ones that don't love the game, the money will change them. So the only thing I would say is don't let the NIL dictate what you want to be. Understand that your ultimate goal is to be in the NBA and be a great player or have a great career. So don't let that dictate what you do.
And that's so true to you. Not like I know you personally, but just how you carry yourself. That's so true to you because of how you are so mature in this space. Like, it's just a great answer. And you should tell that to anybody because NIL can be scary, I feel like, without regulation.
Yes.
But again, another conversation for another time. But as also a fan, and I feel like I have to ask this for the fans, I feel like the course of your career would have been different too if you had signed an extension in Washington and before they went for a rebuild. You know what I mean? Before the Rockets.
I was on one.
No, but continued to say before the trade of the Rockets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like do you think you would have been playing longer if you had stayed?
I think about it all the time. I think so.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's a business. Things happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I definitely wanted to stay there for my whole career.
Yeah.
But it was just a tough time of like me not playing for 2 years, you know what I mean? Then COVID hit, so they wanted to go different ways, which is, you understand it now. At the time, you kind of hurt because I've always looked at Kobe, Dirk Nowitzki, those guys have always played with one organization. And not to get off topic, but like how much I love the community. Like I love giving back. I love touching
That's no secret
the people.
there.
So I think that was more devastating, even just playing basketball, is how well the city adopted me as a kid. Was 19 with no tattoos, no kids, no facial hair. To kind of leave that behind and also leave what I gave on the basketball court was tough. But I think I would still be fine. I think just COVID and all that happened at the time, it was a tough time to have basketball at that time, and especially for me coming off an injury and trying to reestablish myself back to the league.
Yeah, and then, you went through a lot. The infection in your leg and everything like that. So coming back from injury too, you can even, as an analyst now, speak to those things as well. So I cannot wait to hear your perspective.
I feel like, only thing I say I would change for my career is the injuries, but that's a part of the game. And you know what I mean, how many great players we could talk about that if they didn't have those injuries, what would their career be like? So I don't really dwell on nothing and think about nothing that I did differently. It's just the injuries I wish never happened because I understood what I could have been and what I was to the league.
Yeah.
But that's all part of God's plan, and this is my next phase, and I'm excited for it.
I'm so excited for it. And we know that we're going to be getting like all of this, the fits, everything, the swag, the jewelry, everything. Can you tease what you kind of maybe want your look to be on TV maybe? Like, I feel like everybody has a style. Like, if I'm on TV, I'm definitely wearing a leather jacket, definitely wearing a heel.
Okay.
Those kind of vibes. What's your vibe that you're bringing to
the Wallway vibe.
So
it's the Wallway dappery. So you just got to sit back and wait and see. But it's definitely an opportunity for me to step back in that space where, you know what I mean, I liked walking through the hallways before games and having the camera on you and being in that spotlight. So now I get it again.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. And we have to see this fit right here, too. This is Kith, I think I heard you saying. Love it so much. Looking good. John Wall, no introduction, no ending, because he's that great. So that's it.